Yo, how y'all doing? How y'all doing today, yo? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I gotta find my glasses real quick so I could show you the bullshit that I just saw today. Hold on. Ugh. All right. Okay. All right. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling today? I got something for y'all. Probably something y'all don't want to see, cause I don't even want to see it. But I'm gonna tell you guys the trade that I took today, and how a brother has officially blown his XFA. Yes, I've blown my XFA. Um, I'm not paying this. I am not paying. I'm pretty sure this is like $300. But I'm gonna tell you guys the trade that I took, why I took the trade, what my confluence were on the day, why I believe that market was gonna do what I thought it was gonna do. But I also took a loss on my trading combine. We're still up in profit though, but I had good risk on this trade. But it is very unfortunate that I did lose. Losing my XFA though, to be honest, the reason why I lost my XFA was because I initially was on NQ and I entered on 3 contracts. Bro, I was so tight because I didn't even realize that. So then I went to MNQ and then re-entered on that same trade. I was down 100 on the day. And to be honest with you, I was only $300 away from blowing the account. So I knew it was bound to happen. I just didn't know when it would happen. Right? I'm close to passing my trading combine, so it's fine, but it also just hurts because that was like my first ever Express. You know what I'm saying? First ever Express account, you know what I'm saying? Nobody's really trying to blow the Express account. It was very unfortunate. Internally, I don't really know how I feel. Like, I don't feel mad because at the end of the day, this was a setup that I would have normally taken. Like, this was patience. This was everything that I was waiting for. This was normally the type of setups I would go for. So I'm not angry that it didn't go my way. I'm just like kind of disappointed that price literally just out of nowhere just decided to move entirely bullish after we just had a bearish displacement candle. So I'm going to explain to you the trade that I took, why I took the trade, the confluences. Yeah. Going into the day, we had 8:30 news, 10 o'clock news. So I waited for all of that to happen before I decided to enter. Right? So boom. Going into the day, clearly, very clearly, we are bullish on the day. Very bullish on the day. You know what I'm saying? With this trend line I have right here, this is just going to show you how to change a character here on the 1 hour and a break of structure. Once we have a change of character and a break of structure, those right there are my 2 confluences that I know we are going bearish on the day. Right? We took out all this liquidity at the bottom. And since we were bearish, I was looking to take out New York lows because we already took out London. We took out all these previous we took out New York PM lows, Asian session lows, London lows, a bunch of lows. You know what I'm saying? We're taking a bunch of lows, but the only low we have not taken was New York session lows, right? So that in my head, I'm thinking, okay, cool. We're definitely moving bearish on the day. Bearish trend line, change of character, break of structure, all that type of stuff, right? So I'm already knowing we are moving bearish. Cool. So going on into the day, I have basically my equilibrium from, like, you know how the equilibrium works. You know, the 0.5 is, I use my 0.25 a little bit more frequently. As long as it's in the discounted area or the premium area, that is where I'm looking to go short or go long, right? And in this case, we're in a premium area, right? Because now we're going bearish. So we're in a premium area. Price is expensive. We're trying to go below. We got a break of structure here, right? With this break of structure, let me just get rid of that. With this break of structure, we created a 1 hour for value gap with a 5 minute for value gap inside of that 1 hour for value gap. So I was looking at both to be respected, right? So as we came in, we tapped in, we had a reaction. As you see here, we had a reaction, and from that reaction, I was just watching price to see what it was really doing. I saw that it was reacting very frequently on the 30 minute, on the 15 minute, just different time frames where I'm seeing price reject, come back up, reject. And what made me enter was we had 2 different confluences. We had an invert. If you see here, we have an inverse for value gap right here. right? And we also have a 5-minute fair value gap. So that right there was a set confluence that I had in my head. And I was thinking, okay, cool. If price retraces back up here, we're probably going to go lower. And I did enter there. I entered off the retracement. And from that retracement, we had slight reaction. Got a slight reaction. From that reaction, I did enter around somewhere here, right in the equilibrium. Once we had this candle close, I entered right off equilibrium. But then we started going lower, and then we instantly started shooting up. Majority of the times when I take trades such as like reversals, that happens to me a lot. And sometimes it's like I can't force the market to do things that the market is normally gonna do. I just have to be there and watch. So yeah, when I first took the trade, it was on NQ. I was trying to take it on MNQ. So it is very unfortunate that I was not able to get that. But regardless, I would have lost regardless. As you see, I would have lost regardless because I risked. Usually I was gonna risk about like 300. Try to pass the XFA. Not pass the XFA. Try to get like my TP down here was about like 198 points, which was accumulating about to like $1,200. So going into that trade, I was like, all right, cool. I have my 300. I'm going for basically I'm going for a 1 to 3. I'm going to take that trade. I'm going to let price do what it wants. I saw that we had a bearish fair value gap. I saw that we also had an inverse fair value gap, but we got inverse from the inverse, and yeah, we inversed that as well. So yeah, it is very unfortunate to see that that did happen, but I can't get mad. I know that my potential is farther, and this is only the beginning. So I can't get mad. I'm not tripping. Honestly, like for some odd reason, I'm really not as mad as I thought I would be. Like I thought I'd be furious, just throwing it, like getting thrown a fit, but I'm not really that mad. I'm very composed. Like when I was in the trade, I was like, damn, like out of nowhere we just had this spike of bullish pressure. And yes, I did label this here as a SMT. We didn't take anything though, but on ES we did. On ES we did take that low. But regardless, on the day I was still looking bearish just because of the trend line. I was bearish because of the overall market direction, and we always have like type of movements like this. No liquidity was taken in this area, which is why I was very confused on to why price decided to have this instant bullish pressure, right? So with this instant bullish pressure, I was so confused. And then yeah, that was really it. That was really it on the day. Like this usually is like one of my A+ setups. You know, I wait for a change of character or a break of structure to occur, a fair value gap in that area. I want to see. I want to have a swing high, swing low, or swing low, swing high. Price retraces back into that area with strong candle confirmation. Either retraces down into a zone, depending on the market. ES and NQ is definitely one of the markets you got to watch out for. I wait for price to retrace back into a zone. Right? I wait for price to retrace back into a zone, a specific zone. It doesn't really matter. It could be a 5-minute, 15-minute, 3-minute fair value gap, or a 30-minute. Wait for it to come back and then sharp down and then go reverse back in either direction, either bullish or bearish. So yeah, that's usually the trades that I go for. That's how I wait for my setups. I did have a good trade yesterday. I didn't really document that because I was on my combine. I did take a loss. This was a trade that I also did not take. This was like more of a dummy trade. But sometimes what I question is like it be the trades that I don't take that goes my way, or the trades that I do take that like never go my way. I never understand that. Like I really don't. Like it be the trades that I don't take. I'm so serious. The trades that I don't take that go my way majority of the time off of just technical analysis. And I know that I have good technical analysis just on overall market direction or what the market wants to do specifically. Probably not today, because NQ has just been shit for the past 2 months for me. I haven't been finding good setups on NQ, but I can't blame the market. I know that it's just my setup. I'm not reacting the way that I should be. So I don't fully blame them. I don't blame the market. I 100% blame myself. And one thing that I do need to work on is just having more patience, discipline, and self-control. Today, going into the day, I was very patient. And usually I wouldn't have been. I would have probably entered off here. You know what I'm saying? Entered off here and just let the market do its thing. But I waited for multiple signs of a delivery that we wanted to displace lower. And then off that reaction, I then entered. But I got stopped out, unfortunately, due to that. So today I don't really blame I don't really blame myself, because this would have been my A plus setup to the T. This honestly would have been my A plus setup. I've caught trades just like this before multiple times. I have it in my journal. So knowing that this happened, it is very unfortunate, but at the end of the day gotta end. And I'm not too mad, because I know I'm gonna find a better setup. And this is just one XFA blown. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get another one. We're gonna grind even more. We're gonna find more A plus setups. We're gonna have more patience. We're gonna have more self-control. We're gonna have more discipline, and we're gonna wait. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna wait. Right now, this probably just means that this just isn't my moment to get my first payout. I have some more work to do, and that's fine. It is sad though. It is very sad, but I knew it was coming because I was only $300 away from losing the account. So it was either a make it or blow it, a make it or blow it for real. And this right here would have been my make it trade. So yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that, because I do want to be as transparent with you guys. I don't want to let you guys think that I'm hiding anything. But yeah, blown my trading combine. No more XFAs, as you see, and we just have this one right here. So we're gonna win. I know we are. Mark my words. Remember this video. This is September 25th. My birthday is next month. So we're gonna win. We're gonna have a great setup. We're gonna have a great trading day. It is very unfortunate to see, but I'm not mad. I'm really not mad. More so a little bit disappointed. Price action hasn't been the best, so I can't get too mad, but it is very unfortunate to see. But I just wanted to let you guys know that. Yeah, I'm down now. I'm at 50.3. That's crazy. I just need like 2-3 more trades maybe. I usually go fast on the evals, so, but I think I should take my time now. I'm not really profitable, so I can't just sit here and try to go crazy on the evals and just spend wasting like $50 or 40 some dollars because they have a little discount. But yeah, I wanted to let you guys know that I be as transparent as possible. I really do care about you guys a lot, heavily. I want you guys to know that even though, and even if you've blown an XFA, even if you've blown an eval, whatever happens, even if you're blowing or missing trades on paper trading, that does not mean you're not a good trader. Losing trades does not mean you're not a good trader. It always means that you have something to work on, and it's always a life lesson to learn more about you. I learned about me throughout this journey that I do lack a little bit of patience, a lot of patience, not even a little bit, but a good amount of patience. I've been very disciplined and consistent with what I'm doing, but self-control is also something that I've lacked as well, just growing up. So it is very unfortunate to see that I lost, but at the end of the day, I know we're going to come back stronger. We're going to have great setups. We're going to have great months. We're going to get our first payout. We're going to touch our first 5-figure month, 6-figure month, 7-figure month, you know what I'm saying, 7-figure year, you know what I'm saying, 6-figure year. We are. I have faith you guys will do it, and I have faith that I will do it. So take care of yourselves, guys. Be safe. God bless y'all. Always God bless. Stay true to your religion, your religious beliefs. And I love y'all. Always. Love.